Hello, guys and gals, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We are in part 3 of precision farming, and today's episode, we are going to show you how to create a field, how to get a soil sample on created fields, and if you extend a field, you're going to need to get soil samples. Can't click the map and get the soil sample, so you're going to have to do that. So, show you how to do that. Going to show you how to prepare the field after you created the field. Going to plant the field with canola and then going to fertilize it. And then we are going to end up rolling it. So let's go over the equipment we are going to need. Now, you don't have to use this. I like using small straight plow. You're going to need a fertilizer. You're going to need a line spreader. You're going to need a regular plow. You're going to need a cultivate. No, you can use a seeder planter. Whatever you're going to use, whatever you're going to plant with. This is a seeder planter direct drill. This does everything except for it only has seeds. Old seeds is not fertilized, so you need fertilized field. Going to need this soil sampler, the ice aura Scout, and we're going to need that to take soil samples with, and we're going to need a roller. I'm going to do this over here. I'm going to hit Shift P. I'm just going to show you how I set up fields. When I create a field, I'm going to show you how I go and do it. I have Perfect Edge mod. Allows me to keep everything perfectly the way you do. And I hit M until it goes all the way up. And I just hit N one time. Brings it down to there. I want... there we go. Into... this is the map. Oh, there you go. Where? I just... there. I'm just gonna go to the back. Wrong way. There we go. Edge of the... right there. Shift. There you go. That's good enough. We're gonna hop into the tractor here. Hold the plow. And what I like doing, take the right wheel, the inner right wheel and put it right on the edge. Plow is straight. We will hit Y to create field and V as in Victor to lower the field. And we just start plowing. And I keep the inner side of my right wheel on the line. It helps keep a straight line. So it did that. I don't know why it did that. But I got a good idea where my line is, so straight. Helps you keep a straight line. It helps me keep a straight line. Just cut the plows down a little. Take the plow to the edge of that line. We hit V as in Victor. Plow up. Get the plow lined up again. Next line. Go and make sure that this plow there, and we hit V as in Victor. But down the line. Get to the edge. V as in Victor. This lined up. And V as in Victor. Little cap, top, a little fudged. That's okay. Tidy that up as we do it. The reason why I got two different plows, I use the big plow to plow the inner section. Take forever. Keep this line going straight. Get to our next line. Hit V as in Victor. Line up the tractors. Line. Line up the plow. And V as in Victor. Tidy that up a little bit. Going this way. This time we'll go to edge of cloud. And then I'm just up. And we hit Shift P, mud. Hit M. Here are the little problems we got there. Have it off. So go. So this tractor out of the way. Gonna hop into the big boy plow. And unfold that. Make sure the plow is in the plowed area. Ah, screw. Okay. In the plowed area, we're gonna hit Y to create fields. Y as in yo-yo, then V as in Victor, below the field. Start plowing this area up. I could use speed override, but I don't like using speed override when I'm creating a field because sometimes you go this little too fast and shoot your area. V as in Victor, plow up. Turn the plow around. You have a little overhang, so that way you know you've got 1% field. Down. The heck? Okay. V is in Victor. Let's plow up. Plow. As big as of a plow that you got when you're creating a field goes by a lot faster. A little overhang in the area you've already plowed, just so that way you make sure you get everything. Get this little strip of grass to the right. That. V as in Victor. Plow. Now, our final pass. What I like doing, making sure the tractor's right in the middle of that. It doesn't overhang. It overhangs on both sides. V as in Victor to lower it. Making sure you don't go over. Okay, and field is created, but what I like doing is we are going to set up and disconnect the plow, reconnect the plow. What this does, it actually resets the GPS. What you're going to do is hold H, one line, outline area. I want to make sure that perfectly lined up. So turn the light around. You're going to uh hate when it does that. On GPS, lock that in. You're going to make sure that the plow is 100% plowed area. There we go. And we hit Y again. Great field. Y is in yo-yo. Tell you to go. Lower. There's one to go straight. Oh, crap. Nope. Y. B. Unlocked. I don't know why it unlocked. Not have unlocked. Come on. Okay, we'll hold this over again. One head row. Go. Get this tractor lined up again. Locked on. You do this again, making sure we're 100% in the cloud area. We hit Y as in yo-yo, great field, B as in Victor to lower, and then we just go straight on that line. Careful. She's kind of straightening out all the little bumps, stuff like that. Use here to hit B as in Victor. Back up. Forward. I like doing from hooked on. So the plows in the area that you want it in. I'm gonna hit B as in Victor again. What this does kind of gives you more straight edge. As you can see, it's getting that little edge there and it's going on a straight line. We're locked in now. I'm gonna do the outside. Do the head rows. That's all I do. That way I know, unless plow is not 100%. Okay, now turn that off. We're going to keep going the straight line because we got that little curve there. And I'm just going to keep going until we get to B, B. Now I'm, because I got that little area screwed up creating this field. What I'm going to do is go the opposite way. That way I know that this is back up onto there. I don't want you to dance. Dancing. Okay, again, allows 100% in the area. And B is in Victor. Got the grapevines there. Way. I'm going this way. And B is in Victor. Got a perfect edge. I turned off stop and go. That line. Go up this way. Again, make sure that the plow is 100% area that you want it in. B is in Victor. Down this. What this does is it creates a little bit more perfect line. Because I wasn't, when I initially did the straight line, I wasn't locked on GPS. But we are locked on GPS and we are creating a straight line. Or as straight as the plow will allow you to make. And once we get towards the end, okay, then X, we are done. And get this out of the way. 50. And you can see that we got a nice square field. Turn this tractor off. We're done with that one. Next piece of equipment you want to utilize. This. Uh, Isaiah Scout. What this does, it will take soil samples. Eventually, what we'll do is send this to a map. So what you want to do is, I like it on the front because you need to unfold this, and that little thing comes up. That way I know it's ready to take soil sample. Put it on the back if you want. It's up to you. My preference is front, and what I like doing. So this is going to take this tractor. Kind of see where the thing is, and what I like to kind of pick a line. And if you take a look at the lower right hand corner, it gives you an area, a round circle. What you do is hit B as in boy. And what it does is does sample. Then you just go to that edge, that little brown edge it made, and we'll do it another sample. Going down, I try to keep a straight line. because we are a little bit out of area. A little bit, got a little bit of an over edge, and you can see we have got one edge of the field done. Oh, might be able to get it all in 2 passes. Yes, we can. Okay, on that line. Okay, B as in boy. Great. Get to the edge. I might be able to get, yeah. And then we hit, once it's done, you hit Y as in yo-yo or Yankee. And what it will do is send the soil samples for analyzation. And we can just hold this up. And now you can see there. Do so move this tractor out of there. Go to our menu. This also play. Not good for anything. But I told you you're going to do, so take that and take a look at the pH. It's not too bad. Need to find the, so we'll hop in the line truck. Now the best crop for this type of field, unfortunately, is grass, but I already have enough grass fields. E as in boy, turn on the line spreader. Gonna read, and as you can see in the lower left hand corner, it's putting down line, and upper left hand corner tells you pH, what it is reading and what the goal is. Up and down. This is a small field. You can make the field as big as you want, as big as the area that you got. Okay. Park this tractor off. And field. See that pH now is Perfect. Nitrogen actually elevate 5 kill vector. So our next thing is plant. What is what? Find the canola. Hop on, lock on. Hit B as in Victor and B as in boy. Turn on seeder planter. Hit speed override. Make this faster. Lock on GPS. I'm just going up and down because it's quicker than head road than up and down. I got enough room to turn the tractor around so I can get away. Lock it in. Here's a Victor and here's a boy. And then X. Out of the way. Off the tractor. Hop out. And now you can see information. Now have planted it. We have under field information, continue roll. Soil type, clay. pH, perfect. Nitrogen, bad. Your fertilization. Expected yield, yield potential is 89%. That's actually pretty bad. Now we take a look and go to seed application. Got over here on the left, you got low, standard, and high, and it's color coded. So use high. Take a look at field 18 that I planted, and take a look at soil. Has silt clay, loam, and sandy clay, sandy loam. Take a look at the seeds. You can see where the loam was. Didn't use as much seed, and with clay and the sandy loam is used standard and standard here. So what we need to do, our nitrogen is bad, fertilize. We need to do off in our sprayer. Hold it. Lock on. B as in boy, turn it on. And for some reason, it does it on every map. It's not just map. Um, where you start, it doesn't, for some reason, doesn't register that you put down you fertilized it up and down. With this sprayer, we we have the sensor set on the sprayer just for fertilization. So, and it will only spray where it needs to spray. So if we come down this way, you can see it's only spraying the section that needs sprayed. So you save on fertilizer. You use type of system. Okay, that up. Take this, take it out of the way. And now we go back to the field. Now see that the nitrogen is perfect. Now we have the expected yield of 8% per hectare, or 89 tons per hectare potential. Take a look at our not yield, but our nitrogen. See that it's mainly green except for edges there. That's not too bad. But it still needs to be rolled. Get a, get a bonus point. Just like we did in part 2. Roll it. Hold. Get overrides faster. I'll make sure everything gets rolled. Again, this does seeds down so animals eat the seeds off the top. And also any stones pushes stones down so when we come with the harvester it doesn't damage the harvester. If you have field stones connected as on, make sure you rock picker. That will save your harvester getting damaged. Okay. Exit up. Now, I do have crop destruction on, but because we plowed the field, if you use a cultivator to create the field, if you don't have periodic plowing on, use cultivator, you will get weeds. Because I use the plow, I won't get weeds. I don't have to worry about weeds this time. Field. And now you can see we're at 89% to 88. 6.2. Potential yield is only 3, but we'll harvest the field and show you the yield. And then what I'll do is after we harvest this field, I will show you how to. I have a direct drill seeder planter. We'll plant some here, and I'll show you how to do that in the next episode. So, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If you're new to the channel and found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and bell so that way you won't miss any of series of how we use precision farming. So, also help promote this video by hitting the like button, and if you're watching on a mobile device, hit that hype button along with the like button and share this video with your friends. Maybe they might find some. As always, have fun playing your games, safe out there in the world, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.